Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are tuning in for the first time, I'd like to say welcome to you. My name is Lolita, and for those that are returning, I'd like to say thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, and I just love each and every one of you. I pray that everyone is having a great day on today. I am so excited, as you can see from the title. The title is The Enchanted Tea Party, an Enchanted Tea Party. Well, the story of this is I've been promising my great-granddaughter a tea party. And I'm going to basically show you how I was able to put this together in a matter of 3 hours. So about 3 hours or so. And it wasn't as big as I wanted it to be, but it turned out really nice and she was really excited. And just being able to put together some of the things that I already had. We ran out to the Dollar Tree right away and picked up some supplies and used some of the things I already had. And we were able to really put together a very nice tea party for her, in which she was really excited about. So I just like to share some of the tips with you and walk you through basically and explaining to you some of the things that I put together. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to film everything as I was putting it together, but I will show you what it looked like and walk you through using mostly Dollar Tree items, thrifted items, and just being able to pull it all together. So this is the tea set that I thought she wanted to use, but I'm glad she didn't because these are kind of small. But she did use one of her tea sets from her kitchen set. And that worked out even better because they're color-coded. Even though we only had a couple children, they are color-coded. So each child had their own color. And we didn't have to worry about anybody mixing up their cups, if you know what I mean. So for those that are interested, please stay tuned. And we're just going to get started. Let me know if this is something that you've done before. Put together a girls' tea party, and let me know also in the comment section below how it turned out, or if this is something that you're inspired to do, or even if this video inspired you in any way to kind of throw together a nice tea party for your special little one. All right, so at this time, tea is going to be served. Actually, before we get started, I just want to go through briefly some of the things that you take into consideration when you're throwing together one. One is a backdrop, and a backdrop, I'm using this, which is wallpaper, which is in her bedroom. And we didn't have to do anything. You can use balloons, you can use fans, you can use banners, crepe paper. Basically, you can use anything to put together just a nice backdrop so you'll have something to use in the background. Another thing is props. We chose to use props, which was so they like a photo place so they're able to take pictures, and I'll show you as we walk through that. Any place that they're able, they even have the Dollar Tree has those frames that you can even use. But the props that I got, I did pick up from the Dollar Tree, and the kids had fun with those. Okay, another thing to take in consideration, which is most important, where you're going to have it. It can be outdoor, it can be indoor. I chose to do it indoors, and I did it basically because of the backdrop. And because it was going to be a small group, I did it right in her bedroom. And it just worked out good. Everything was just perfect there, right in the bedroom. And, I couldn't have asked for a better place. And this is where she wanted it too. This is where her toys are. And her kitchen set is not far. If they wanted to play that, they could do whatever they wanted to do. All right. Another thing to take into consideration is the menu. The menu was so important because I only had about 3 hours to put this together. Usually with tea parties, they're all finger foods. Things that you can pick up with your fingers, things that you don't need a fork for. So basically, that's what I did. And it wasn't the traditional tea party because I did use pizza, but I cut them in small squares and stuff like that. Everything I did, I used in very small pieces. Even the cookies that she made was small cookies. So you can pick up with your fingers. And you don't need big plates. We just used the Dollar Tree plates, which are the smaller ones. So that worked out great. And because everything was so small, it didn't really take a long time to put together. The next thing you want to consider is some type of activity. After they come, you want to be able to have an activity or something that they could do. We chose games. I chose to put a quilt on the floor. That way they can sit down on the floor. They can sit and play puzzles, cards. I let her pick the things that she wanted to do, even a Barbie DVD that she wanted to do. So, a Princess DVD, I should say. So even things like that will help kind of pull things together. So that way they're not sitting there bored. And the last thing is you want to put together some type of favors. What I basically used is everything was in the little cosmetic bag or change bag or whatever. Basically it was all girly stuff. You know, stuff that girls can use. You can use a paper bag. You can use the gift bags. You can put it with tissue paper, whatever. Just be creative and put something together. So when they walk away, they'll walk away with something in their hands. They'll walk away with a memory, you know, that they enjoyed being there. And every time they use these items, they would think of the enjoyment that they have. So these are the tips that I have. And let me know in the comment section below if you actually have done one, or if you're doing one, if these tips actually help you. All right, so now I'm going to walk you through it. This is the setup for the Enchanted Tea Party, in which she only invited a few people. Actually, it was just 2 children. And we chose to have nuggets. We have cheese pizza. You're enchanted, so we definitely have the unicorn plates. We have the strawberry flavored gelatin with whipped cream and strawberries. We have the unicorn marshmallows. We have just additional candies, homemade chocolate chips. We have chocolate sprinkled popcorn. And we have our teacups that's already set up. We're going to be serving iced tea. The backdrop to this is this beautiful mural that I'll leave the link below from Amazon. That basically is the background for all of this. I have fairy lights along the top. And these are actually her night lights at night. Over here, this is for a photo op. So we have all of her crowns that she already have. And we also have, these are photo ops, so taking pictures. She had a couple wands that we put in here as well. So even though it's only 2 children that's coming, we're keeping it simple. But even though it's only a couple children coming, which we planned it that way, it doesn't mean that it can't be over the top. These right here are our favor bags. Okay, in our favor bags, the first one is, I took everything out for the benefit of you seeing what's going in here. We have our ring pops. We do have candy bracelet. What does little girls like? We have our lip balm. These were 3 from $1 at the Dollar Tree. The bag came from the Dollar Tree. And these are nail polish. They had the mini ones. They were 4 for $1 at the Dollar Tree. The ring pops from the Dollar Tree, and the bag as well is from the Dollar Tree. These are the unicorn marshmallows from the Dollar Tree. Actually, the first time that I've ever bought food, because I usually don't buy food from the Dollar Tree. These are their chicken nuggets. And this is 2 packs. Way more than enough. And actually, these are very delicious. These plates too was from the Dollar Tree. The tea plates that we're going to be using are from the Dollar Tree, along with the napkins. And what I did was just pop some popcorn, covered it with chocolate, white chocolate, and just sprinkle some sugar, colored sugar, in the colors of blue and pink. And I also sprinkle it with sprinkles. And that gives it the rainbow effect. This is a tea set that she's had for a long time. So we're going to be serving iced tea in that. These right here are chocolate chip cookies, in which she actually made herself by using the Dollar Tree pack of, I believe it's Betty Crocker. I use that because it only makes a few. It says 12, but we ended up getting more than 12 because we're doing it in smaller, wanted them smaller for the tea party for the little girls. And this one here is a DIY that I'll leave the link below that I did for Valentine's. And I just put assorted candies in there. So this is the overall. On the floor, I chose to use a quilt. And this was one that I did get from Restore. It was actually $5. Love it, love it, love it. It can be used basically. I thrifted it as a tablecloth. You can use it on the bed, which you've never had before yet. And on the floor, I just put a pillow down here and just let her pick a few of her games. She has a Go Fish cards and DVD and floor pillow. And this is just going to be a time of just the few of them coming together, laughing and having fun together, since we've been locked up and closed up in the house so much. Over here on the wall, these balloons, these are 2 packs of balloons from the Dollar Tree. I have bought 1 pack of these, which I believe it was 6 in a pack. And then it was 25 in a pack for these, but I just picked out the purple, the white, and the pink. No, I'm not perfect as putting balloons together. I was trying to make a column, but needless to say, this is how it came out. And I'm still loving it. And it's just kind of floating over here along the backdrop. Okay, this is the guest of honor, as she had helped put everything together. And she's sitting here getting her doll ready for the tea party, as her doll has her unicorn headband on as well. And this is a tablecloth, I meant to say, when I made her kitchen. That basically I just took 2 pieces of fabric, remnants, sewed them together and turned them inside out. That way she would have a choice to use it on either side. Are you excited today?
Yes.
What are you most excited about?
I'm most excited about when they come.
Okay. Did you help pick out anything? Put things together?
Yeah.
What was the best part about that?
The best part is when we got to make the popcorn actually.
Okay.
And the chicken.
Did you help pick out the menu as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're looking forward to having fun?
Yeah.
Okay. This is really not part of the party, but it did fit in very well. This is just a crate that I got from Michael's for $10. I painted it pink, and I put a dowel rod inside. And I ordered the hangers for her doll clothes, and most of her clothes did come from Amazon. I don't even think they carry this one anymore, but they do carry the hangers. And with the shoes at the bottom, those all came from Amazon as well. So the girls can get a chance to play with a few of her dolls and with her and change things up. So I think overall this came out very, very well. So I guess I need to get out of the way so that the girls should be arriving any minute. Okay, in closing, I'd like to say thank you for those that viewed this to the entirety. I'm trying to shorten my videos here. So in the process of all that, I will link in the description box below. Even this mural that I've had it about 2.5 years. And I put it up. It's very simple because she has an enchanted forest, princessy type bedroom. So I wanted something on one wall that would be an accent wall. So anyway, I'll leave everything that I can down in the description box, even the tea set, even though she didn't use it. But I did order it from Amazon. Anything I can find, I will list. Even the Dollar Tree items, I will list below. Okay, so at this time, I'd just like to say thank you For those that are that enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. And also for those that are new to this channel, please consider subscribing. I would love, love, love to have you in my family, my Virtuous Lady family. All right. Let me know in the comment section below anything, any questions or anything you may have. But even if you have tips that I can use, this is my first time doing one. All right. So at this time, love you all. I'm saying bye for now. And I'll see you in the next video.